What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brian Felix here, bring y'all another banger video. Y'all know what time it is. So I saw the last video that I just posted and I realized that in the intro I talked for like 2 minutes. So this video is gonna be way different. I'm gonna record a little bit of content and then talk, and then the video would just be like that. And I'm gonna give you guys 5 tips on how I started my detailing business and how I get my clients and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Bow. Alright, you guys, so we're here at the first client. Well, all cars will be here. Well, at least 2 of them will, and then I believe we have 1 that we have to drive out to. So here's the Mercedes GLS, I believe, and it's pretty much a basic maintenance detail for this one. We're just gonna go ahead and wipe down the interior, vacuum it out, and just wipe it down, give it a good clean wipe down, just because it has a little bit of dust and stuff. But besides that, not really much that we're gonna do. Just gonna go ahead and wash the outside, make it look white again because it has a bunch of bugs and stuff. Yeah, we're just back here working on the trunk area. Let me just show you guys real quick the bugs, man. These bugs are crazy. So that's why I like doing white cars, because it's a little bit of a challenge. But you can see there's a lot of bugs on the front end there. Now I'm gonna give you guys the first tip. So first things first, you gotta do good work. So if you're looking to get more clients, then you gotta treat each client like it's your last client. You feel me? Like every car we do, I always make sure that we try our best, to get it as spotless, as flawless as possible, because that client is gonna tell their friends, or even better, they're gonna post on social media, and word of mouth sells best. I don't rely on word of mouth, but it sells the best, because let's say you come to me and you trust me, right? So you trust me, let's say you trust me, okay? So you come to me, or I go to you and I'm like, hey, Mendez does a good job, man. They clean my car. You take a look, you're like, dang, this thing looks good, it looks flawless. You want to get on the schedule. You're like, hey, how much do they charge? How can I get on their schedule? And that's pretty much how business is. People tell other people, and it's just like a rumbling domino effect that everybody tells the next, and then therefore they're on. So yeah, tip number 1, just do great work, man. If you're out here detailing, make sure that you're giving your all to each and every car. Don't worry about how long it takes you, because you want to make sure that those pictures come out good, the client's happy, and you want to make sure that they want to talk about you, because if you don't do good work, they're not going to want to talk about you and tell their friends, So yeah, tip number 1 is going to be do great work. Alright, so now I'm gonna give you guys the second tip. The second tip I want to give you guys is collect reviews. Now, this is very, very, very important, whether you take a screenshot of what people say when they text you, or you have a Google My Listing account. either way, you need to have some type of portfolio besides pictures and videos of people saying that you do great work and that they enjoy and they appreciate your hard work. So I promise you, word of mouth and Google reviews, that itself will make your business explode times 10. Because what, like I said earlier, if you trust me and you see my name on a Google review, like, oh, Brian Felix, like I know that person. 5-star reviews for Mendez Mobile Detailing, they do a great job. They detailed my RDR8 and it looks amazing. Now, if I see that review, I'm gonna be like, okay, these guys must be legit. Let me go ahead and call them up or visit their website and see what they're talking about. As of right now, I think we have like 83 5-star reviews, and we're just gonna keep it going, you know, just because we take pride in our work. We're pretty confident with what we're doing, so we don't mind, you know, asking the client like, hey, you know, can you leave us a Google review? And most times than not, they'll be more than happy to, because they want to help out. They want to make sure that they see your business growing and succeeding in life. So it's not always the case. Let's just be honest. That's not always the case. Some people will, you know, want to see you fall, want to see you, you know, not do so good. But I promise you, if you collect Google reviews along with doing great work and along with treating the customer right, you're gonna do great. Like, there's no way that you're not doing great if you have 100 5-star reviews. All right, so now the third tip that I'm gonna give you guys is this. Get on Google My Business, all right? Make your account, because that's where you're gonna collect and, you know, make clients leave the reviews on there. So, like I said earlier, get reviews, but this is how you get the reviews. Make a Google My Business account, right? You're gonna get a code, you're gonna have to wait a few days, maybe even weeks to get a code before you can actually start accepting reviews. But as soon as you make that account, start you know, getting reviews as you start doing cars. Because at first, what we did was we did family and friends cars, and we asked them for Google reviews by sending them the link. And that's what helped jumpstart our business. Because let's say I live down the street from you and I'm looking for auto detailing services and your name pops up. Why does it pop up? Because your address is on my radius, right? So you're gonna be the first one that I see. And if you don't have any reviews, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna call you up. But let's say you have maybe 3 reviews, right, in the past week or so. Now we're talking business, now we're talking money. Now I can call you up, you know, see what your services are, see what your prices are, because I see that other people like your services and work, right? So started my Google My Business account ASAP, no joke. This is what, you know, helped jumpstart my business. So I hope that you guys are not taking this lightly and start your Google My Business. All right, YouTube, so we're finishing up the Mercedes-Benz. We're almost completely done. Time is currently 10:50 and we're almost at the end of this video. So 4th tip that I'm gonna give you guys is gonna be buy courses, right? Learn, you know, buy courses, see what other people are doing, and don't copy, but see how you can like incorporate some of that stuff into your business, because that's kind of something that's, you know, gonna save you a lot of time and effort. If you see someone being successful doing what they're doing, try to see why they're being successful, try to see how they're getting their clients, and just basically learn. You know, try not to copy though, because if you copy, you can only go so much with that, and you're gonna run to a wall where you just can't copy anymore, and then you're just gonna be like, well, now what? You know? So like I said, buy courses, learn, read books, try to see, you know, what works, what doesn't. And I don't just mean like detailing wise, I mean mostly business, because anybody can detail. Honestly, you can teach people how to detail in 2 to 3 weeks, because it's not that complicated. But when it comes to the business side of things, you want to make sure that you're growing, you're learning, and you're continue to expand, and you know, your mind, and you're seeing what, you know, what kind of clients you're attracting, and what the prices should be, how long it takes you to detail cars. Just write out your process and see what you could cut out, and see what you can, like, you know, fast forward to be more efficient, to detail quicker, because that all plays into the business part too. Because let's say you focus on detailing only, and you detail one car in 6 hours, you charge $100 for that car. Now you took six hours on that car because you want to be such a detail expert and professional. Now those 6 hours turn into what? I don't even know the math, like $15 an hour, instead of just, you know, focusing on the steps and the procedures that you can do to get you down to 2 hours, so that you're making 50 an hour, not 12 or 15. So yeah, I mean, just learn and buy courses online. Just, you know, I would definitely recommend, you know, checking out Detail Groove, because he's probably like the most famous, most influential detailer in the area. Well, not the area, but on YouTube. So is Wilson Auto Detailing, but those two guys are who I learn from, and you know, who I take a lot of knowledge from. So that's the 4th tip there. Now I'm gonna throw you guys a 5th tip in the same clip here, because it kind of incorporates into the same buy a course and stuff like that. And it's gonna be Google SEO. I'm telling you guys, make a website and focus on targeting specific keywords and ranking for those keywords on Google, because that's how you're going to attract and get clients on a daily basis. That's how we get our clients, and along with the reviews, the pictures, the videos, that all comes together. And they, you know, don't hesitate to call us, because they see all the great reviews that we do have, they see our amazing website, they see how good work we do, and they see the passion and the love we have behind it, you know. And recording videos like this, like I am right now, this helps a lot too, because we're showing you guys everything that we're doing. We're not hiding anything from you guys. So if you ever, you know, wanted to book a detail, you already know what to expect. We already set the what's it called? We already set the top tier boundary. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, just, you know, focus on Google SEO. Especially if you're starting out. I'm telling you, marketing is number one. Marketing includes Instagram, Facebook, website, email marketing, just like anything and everything you can do to get people to see and like see your work and see what you're doing. Because if you're not doing that on a daily basis, then you really don't have a business, because you're kind of just, you know, in the air. You know, not everybody knows about you, nobody has heard about you. So yeah, those are the 5 tips for this video. I do appreciate y'all for watching. Hustle, never settle. Peace out, and catch you guys on the next one. Let's go.